told y'all. Bad Mike told you time and time again.
And he told you time and time and time again. What's happening, people? What's happening, people, man? We coming in Originators Monday. As you already know, we coming through with the Falcon news. We coming with the NFL news, and we also talking that shit. K Styles here, aka the sixth man, is the host. At the top left, you already know him as the Don. El Grande was it El Grande
Serrano.
Parano.
Cero.
Cero.
Zero.
Cero.
Cero. You gotta roll that.
I ain't got time to roll no goddamn tongue.
Roll the tongue.
I ain't eating no pussy, so I can't roll the tongue without doing that. So we can't do that. So he wasn't expecting that comeback on that one.
I wasn't. I'm usually the one to do that, but
No, yeah, exactly. And as you hear the guy up on the right side, top right side on the corner that caused me to expose my heathen side, Senator Mad Mike Sports. Now you found out why Mr. Style love K Style so much. And we have our special guest of the evening, man. We got the Blur.
Yo.
What's happening, man? What's happening, man? Appreciate it.
How y'all boys doing, man?
Hey, man, we are great, man. We appreciate you joining us, man. So, like I said, we as we do on these shows, like I said, we got the Falcon news, we got NFL news, and we just talk shit. Appreciate you joining us, man. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just working with these kids all day, coaching these kids all day. So just a good way for me to, step back. It's stressful out here, dealing with the stresses of life, but just a chance to sit back and talk sports with the fellas is always a good deal.
Okay. So what you coach a foot? You coach what you coaching over there, man?
Yeah, man. So I got hired at a new school. So they was like, hey, you want to coach flag football? We're adding like a little stipend for you to do it. So,
Okay.
I'm always young and down to get some good money. I played a little bit of small time college football. So I said, yeah, man, I'll coach flag football.
Okay. You said you play a little football, man. Where you play? Where you play football at, man?
Yeah, man. So I played high school football at Julius Chambers Advanced. I actually a lot of guys came through there to play D1. Then I played at Guilford College down in North Carolina, down in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay. Hey, that's good. Hey, look. That's good. Hell. Most folks that think they know they shit ain't even making that damn far. So, hey,
you know
man.
what, man? I actually went to high school.
I'm telling you, boy.
I actually went to high school with James Pierce Jr.
See, you, boy, what a hell of a way to you just threw me all off with that, boy.
I swear I didn't know. Look. When I brought him on the show, I swear I didn't know that. I just
yeah, this is the first
3 seasons ago.
Okay. Look. That's what's up, though, man. Hey, like I said, I like the fact that, like you said, you giving back to the kids as far as the game of football and stuff. Hey, that's I love that. That's a beautiful thing right there, man. Because I think
I love the kids. Love the kids.
Hey, shoot. So, hey, let's give a shout out to the people that's already in here, man. We got Drip LaFleur. We got Madam Howell in the building. Sonia. Got Andrew G, Nathan Floyd, Keyshawn Bladd. We got Silk.
What's going on, baby? I hope you're feeling better, man.
We got Terry Lloyd. And we got Auntie Pam in the building.
Oh, there. Hey, Pam. Hey, girl.
all right, fellas. How we want to kick this off, man? The floor, hey Don, however you want to start this off, man. The floor is yours, man.
I want to start by this, and then I'll be quiet for the rest of the show. So yesterday was a glorious day.
You know what?
Not just it might no be quiet, Mike. Let me talk. Let me talk. All right. Yesterday was a momentous day in American history. All right. Why do I say this? Because our United States hockey team won the gold medal at the Winter Olympics. The last time we won was 1980. All right. I wasn't even born.
We really doing this.
But listen, so here's the thing. Y'all see that? Y'all see the picture on the screen?
The only reason why he talking this shit because the nigga that scored the game went to go went to Michigan.
But check this out though. Most of the team is 15 players had ties in Michigan. So y'all got to give it up for Michigan, man. We just that fool. We don't just excel at football. We excel at everything. We taking over everything.
You know what? You're not gonna do this. Guess what? Guess what Simone Biles went to when she got back from the Olympics? She went to goddamn Georgia, okay? But I didn't put it all on the damn screen for everybody to see.
Did y'all have a president in the United States?
We have Simone Biles. That's the
Did y'all have a president in the United States?
He had to go 10 times over.
Oh my God! Here we go. Hell yeah, up in Michigan. Here, hockey is a big thing up there. That damn it. Yeah. We see. Hey,
but this shout out to the United States hockey team, man, for bringing home the gold, man. But like again, man, like we say, I don't really watch a lot of like Winter Olympics, but I was locked in this time around and just watching because I really felt like this hockey team was really it really was going to do something. Like even before the Olympics, they said that when they assembled the roster, I'm like, man, we're gonna be good, man. We're gonna be good.
Man,
Michigan. That's all we do is we reach the Frozen Four almost every year. So.
We only saying this shit because he got Michigan players on it. But wasn't no damn Michigan players on it.
But check it was the Michigan players on there. It was.
I know that's what we talking about.
But look at the picture though. Look at that block M. The whole world saw. It was like, where's that M? Oh, that must be a university, a school. But we saw that a few years ago at the national championship. Yep, you sure did. So that's all I gotta say. But. Go Blue.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly why we always have to crack jokes on Don when it comes to this Michigan shit. Boy, ain't no goddamn way this dude talking about some hockey. Well, shout out to the hockey team, by the way, but still.
Wow, y'all. He hijacked the 5 minutes of the show to talk about Michigan. Ain't that something? Totally hijacked the show.
I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, man.
I'm a loss for words. I did not see that one coming.
Exactly.
Should have done better.
Y'all knew I was gonna have field. Y'all knew I was gonna have field.
Exactly. Hey, look. We had to give you your 5 seconds to shine. Ski Leo, what's going on, man? All right, so Mike, how we won't kick this off, man? As we see the topic,
I get the bullshit off. You set yourself up for this, Blur. So I want to get the bullshit out of the way, okay? You set yourself up for it. So, tell the world if that son bitch is James Pierce. Well, that motherfucker, did he look crazy? Was he always crazy? Did he look like he might quite possibly do something crazy back then?
Man, so James came into Vance when I was a senior. He was a hooper at the time.
Oh.
So it's definitely not like no CTE or nothing like that. Because he actually
right.
But he grew up around the Dorada area, for what folks told me. But he didn't play football his freshman year. He was playing basketball. But he had weightlifting with us.
Oh.
He had weightlifting with us. So he was around 6'4", 6'5" at 14, 15 years old.
Woo! Sound
So
like
he
my
was
dude.
always saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna play next year, I'm gonna play next year, I'm gonna play next year." So I'm thinking in my back in my mind, because we went to states that year, my senior year, and we lost to Wake Forest. They was nationally ranked on a like a 4-year win streak. We lost to them 9-7. So I'm thinking, I don't really give a damn. I ain't gonna be here next year anyway. But you could see like he had like natural athleticism.
Yeah.
He had like the frame. Cause sometimes you can look at someone and be like, yeah, they 6'4", 6'5", but they look kind of lanky and kind of poindextery. But you can tell when someone, once they fill out their frame, yeah, they gonna be that. Now, he was always did he have was he a little rough around the edges? Yeah, but it wasn't nothing that was OD, like overdoing or overdone. It was kind of typical of like a dude who grew up in that Hidden Valley, Dorada, inner city Charlotte area.
Yeah.
So it wasn't nothing too concerning.
Yeah.
Now I know he had the situation going into his last year at Tennessee, where he was projected going into that season, preseason, to be a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
Right. Then he got pulled over. The situation happened. That kind of dropped the stock a little bit. But the situation with his girl, man, it was kind of unfortunate to hear that happening. You know, then it hits national news because we proud of James, man. We proud of James.
Should be, yeah.
Like even though I didn't get a chance to play with him in high school, just knowing like, yeah, he was 4 years below me. You know, he in the league competing for being defensive rookie of the NFL. Getting drafted for Tennessee, a SEC school, going there and dominating, and not even had played football his freshman year of high school. Like, we proud of that. But when I saw that on the news, and I was like, dang, man, James crashed out like that. But it's a lesson. And, you know, everyone's kicking him while he's down. And obviously, he has to face accountability for stuff that he did. I'm not going to sit up here and deny that. He has to face accountability in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully, this is a lesson that other young men can learn from this.
Yes.
When it's time for her, when she say that she done, she done.
Yep.
It's time. Look, your turn is over. I hate to say it. It's just your turn was over.
Some dudes, they get caught up on wanting the closure, and I want that last conversation, and blah 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 blah. Bro, once she say she done, don't call me no more. No matter how bad it ended, you just gonna have to feel that pain in your chest for a little bit and get over it.
Exactly.
And it's not. And listen, man, James is just a situation that got caught up on the national level because of who he is.
Yes.
Right. But this happens every single day.
Yeah.
Lord, if y'all look up how many stories of folks that's actually going down, you would be surprised on how often this happens. You right about that, Blur. It happens a lot.
Like, there's dudes who are close to me that got a restraining order on them, whatever the case may be. Now life is made difficult for them, and now you're gonna be sitting back a couple of years from now, and you like, damn, I should just let that bitch walk away.
Yeah. And they go, and the thing is, it goes both ways too. Because I don't know if y'all heard about that thing about that girl that set that dude's apartment on fire because she broke up with him.
Oh,
he broke up with her. Yeah. Like I said, it goes both ways, but like we just come down to a point a lot of times where if it's done, it's just done.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end.
Situations like you're not gonna get the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
You're not. Most men in this situation, you're not gonna get the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, I've been on the receiving end of a situation of the toxic breakups and whatever, and somebody they don't want to let go and just get over it. And unfortunately, some people don't have the emotional intelligence to be like, you know what, he or she said they done. I'm gonna go on and charge it to the game and leave. But no, some people want to crash out, and some people want to go burn people's houses up. Some people want to go lie to the law enforcement and say, "Hold on, stop laughing." Some people want to go to the law enforcement and lie and say that person abused them and ended up being known it was a lie. So, you know, in any other ways, at the end of the day, you got to take your loss, man.
Right.
Charge it to the game.
And you said something too, man. For those that don't know, could you explain to us the Dorada area that you said he came from?
Yeah,
you
so
said
Dorada is located around West Sugar Creek. I grew up in Hidden Valley.
Okay.
Even though if I tell people that, they try to question me about it on my TikTok page. Oh, you grew up in the suburbs. You grew up in the suburbs. You grew up in the suburbs. Nah, I went to Hidden Valley Elementary School, Sugar Creek Charter, and Advanced High School. I only went to 3 schools, K through 12.
Okay.
So I know all about that area. I literally just passed through there. You know, it's a rough area. I mean, it's not like the roughest area in the country.
Okay.
But it's a rough area nonetheless. You're gonna see some stuff, you're gonna hear some stuff, and you're gonna develop a little bit of ain't no nigga gonna fuck with me.
Yeah.
Which is natural to have. And sometimes you develop that more or less out of not necessarily wanting to develop it, but out of I don't want no nigga to fuck with me. I was the kid who read comic books and all that other type of stuff. But even those type of kids, you know, once you decide you're going to play inner city ball, you're going to be in that locker room.
You're going to learn how to do it. You're going to have to deal with it.
You're going to have a little bit of an edge.
Yeah.
But a lot of times dudes, when they get out of that environment, they go play ball or they make it to a big stage, they don't know how to turn that off.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
And that's where they get in trouble.
I like that lesson. I like that you said that, man, because that is definitely once again, that is the theme so far is lessons to be learned. A lot of times, depending on your situation and environment, you gotta learn how to adapt to it. Can't adapt to it, like you said, you're gonna find yourself in a whole lot of trouble. But what else you got done? Hey, so the topic that we have at hand, man, and I know you've seen it, Penix, Kirk Cousins, man. So what do you think about Blur, what you think about the situation that's brewing down here in Atlanta, especially dealing with those two?
I think your GM left you in a world of shit. I think he left you in a world of shit, and he has the best job in the world. Well, the second best. The first one is being a fired college football head coach. It's the best job in the world because you get paid out to sit your ass on the couch unless you're Sharon Moore.
Wow.
Go Michigan, go blue.
Look. Hey, man. Look, man. I'm not even go uphold Sharon for doing. Like, bro, you were the head coach of one of the biggest programs of college football.
What are you doing, man?
And you up here you blew it all the way because of some snow. Come on, bro. And she wasn't even bad, bro. Like, bro, your wife looked way better than that.
Then you got caught ordering the Plan B. Or
wait, whoa, what?
So the man DoorDashed the Plan B.
Oh no!
That's how he got caught up in the first place.
Oh no!
Everybody know in Ann Arbor who Sharon Moore looked like, bro. You Sharon Moore. Like you always get your beard faded and lined up and tapered every game. Always on the sideline. Look, we may not have an offense going, but his lineup on that beard gonna be clean though.
Oh no! I'm still stuck in the fact that you said he the DoorDash Plan B. Oh, you know what?
In his name.
So you know what the motherfucker who DoorDash did? He took a picture.
I'm like, motherfucker, Could you use the alias Ron Mexico or something? God damn it!
I ain't even gonna lie, because if I was Look, if I was in that DoorDasher shoes, bro, I would have did a different approach. Look, man, I know what you're doing, but hey, I make sure this don't even reach anything. Just slide me some season tickets to the game. I want to be on the field level. I want to be close to the players.
I mean, that's apparently what it sounded like where he got messed up at, because he was offering season tickets to get some slide through.
With me, look, I want me a job on the staff.
But then he went out like a weenie, breaking into the house, getting arrested.
You ruined my life. I'm like, bro, you ruined your own. All you had to do, and somebody told me this too. They said if Sharon would have still had a job to this day, if he would have beat Ohio State. If he would have beat Ohio State, he would have probably kept his job. But he was the news already broke out. The university already knew what was going on before the Ohio State game. So there was already rumors. So he already was kind of new, because I went back and looked at that game a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, yeah, he looked totally different from early in the season. He knew he was done. He knew he was done.
Hell, Bobby Petrino came back.
What'd you say?
Bobby Petrino came back.
Man, look. We don't talk about that.
That motherfucker got in the crash and still got a job, boy.
Well, look. Some people can bounce back from things, and some people can't. And I really think with Sharon, he gonna have a hard look. It's already hard for us to get a coaching job. So he gonna really have to put his head down and get to work and try to work his credibility back.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say you're soliciting sexual favors for you picked the wrong time to do that shit. With the Diddy stuff was going around at the damn time.
Everybody's telling everything, man. Why?
Y'all got me cracking up over here, boy.
Her, man, get a fat, ugly ass beast, and I'm telling you, she'll cook you. She'll cook for you, and do everything for you. Just get a fat, ugly one.
Yeah. At this point in time, you might well get you a wildebeest at this point, because they ain't telling you.
Leave these pretty girls alone. They will ruin your life. Okay.
Nick Green talking about y'all ain't never DoorDash to Plan B before. Y'all missing out, boy. I ain't missing out on shit, niggas.
Yeah, Nick Green, you got a baby mama.
I ain't missing on nothing.
Look, I was hoping Raheem would have got caught up like he did, but he didn't. Raheem still went out though.
Nah, that motherfucker got too many teeth in his mouth to be going out like that.
But back to y'all birds, man. I mean, it's a difficult situation because you got Kirk Cousins eating up a large portion of the cap, and then you got Penix, who throughout his entire career just can't really stay healthy. You know, it's hard to really evaluate Michael Penix, because it's like some games he looked good, and some games it's like, what the fuck? But the offense itself and the pieces that you have in place look great on paper. Like, I don't think Kevin Stefanski, and we can talk about him later, could have found himself in a better position than, as far as skill position wise, with the Atlanta Falcons. On defense, you had a great pass defense last year. Right. Bryce Young came and put up 400 yards.
Don't remind me.
But there's talent in that secondary. So it's like y'all walking contradiction in a way. Because it's like, who you can try to get out of Kirk Cousins' contract, but who gonna pick it up? He's an aging quarterback. Now. I believe, wasn't Stefanski his offensive coordinator at one point?
Yeah.
So they got that connection there, but Kirk don't move well in the pocket anymore, consistently.
Yeah, we saw them brittle knees trying to move out. Boy, that boy looked like he was hurting out there trying to move around.
You know, it's not Alex Smith coming back from the leg injury bad, but
Yeah.
you an Asian quarterback who done tore his Achilles,
Okay.
who was never really mobile to begin with.
Right.
But
Exactly.
then you got the guy that you spent the 8th pick on, and he going into year 3, and y'all still don't know what to make of him.
Yeah, that is the truth right there. Like you said, it's the tools is right there for him, but like you say, he has to be available for a full season before you make the evaluation. And like you said, I think that's where a lot of the people are kind of having that panic mode right now, because it's like, here we go again. We got a young quarterback, but we don't know what to make of him because he got hurt again.
Do you pick up the 5th-year option?
Yeah. And like you said, you don't really have the time to really evaluate for that 5th-year option. So essentially what you're going into with 2026 is, okay, if we got to pick up the 5th-year option, we have to trust him to be available the whole season. So I don't know when we got research on when is the deadline to pick that 5th-year option up, because it's coming up soon.
You know, him and old boy in Minnesota, JJ McCarthy, they're in similar situations.
Right.
They're in similar situations to where, you know, more so McCarthy than him, because McCarthy missed his whole rookie season.
And McCarthy, look, McCarthy, to me, he's more of a game manager quarterback. He's not going to be an elite quarterback in this league. I just don't see it. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'm cool. I can say I can be wrong, but what I've saw from him in Michigan is like he don't make mistakes, which is what you want your quarterback to. You don't want your quarterback to make any mistakes. Play mistake-free football. But his arm is not that strong as Penix. McCarthy got the ball quick out of his hands in Michigan a lot. There was plays I know I saw Penix at Washington. Dude can read a defense like it ain't nothing. So with Penix, I feel like if he can stay healthy, he'd be good in the league for a while, for a long time.
Well, McCarthy always had talent to work with. You know, he went to IMG in high school.
Exactly. And then you had one of the best historic defenses in college football, you know, to help you, you know, because we got a lot of turnovers at Michigan. So he had more opportunities with the ball. It's just the same thing with Seattle. You know, everybody keep talking about Sam Darnold. I'm like, okay, yeah, Sam Darnold, he did look good this year, but let's look at that Seattle's defense. He got more opportunities with the ball.
Well, a lot of people forgot Sam Darnold led the NFL in turnovers last year too.
I still think Minnesota would have been in a better situation with him at quarterback than McCarthy.
You say that? Hey,
man, look, come on,
no, Mucho, you didn't have to put that talk about picked up an order for DoorDash to deliver a vibrator lube and a Plan B from CVS. Boy, you ain't had to tell us that shit. Vibrator lube.
What the fuck are you doing with a vibrator?
No, he said he picked up an order for it. He was DoorDashing something. I don't know who the fuck was doing that.
The way he said it, it's like he picking up. What the fuck?
He said he picked up an order for DoorDash to deliver. That's what he said.
Miss B Nasty.
You know what?
Not Miss B Nasty. Oh Lord.
I don't need to ask no more questions. All right, we need to ask. How the fuck you know it was a vibrator? That's why I know you still in pain.
It probably said it on the damn thing. It probably said vibrator lube. Some nasty motherfucker. That's what that is.
Y'all some sick.
Oh man, we about to get in trouble for this, dog. Hey, look, that's the whole that's just whole hilarious. But Blair, I'm about to say who is your team that you root for in the NFL?
Man, my team fan base fucking hates me, man. The Steelers, man.
Welcome to the club. Our team fan base hate us too.
They fucking hate me. And you know, it's all because, you know, my favorite childhood quarterback, they think I hate him, but I'm just honest that his leadership fucking sucked the last, I don't know, 8 years he was there.
Oh, Lord. Who you talking about, man?
The one and only Mr. Nightclub Georgia Bathroom himself, Ben Roethlisberger.
Damn.
What is going on today?
What you done said about this man that got these people up your case on, man? Because like I said,
So you know Joey Porter, he went on Cam Hayward podcast.
Oh Lord.
James Harrison has had a lot to say about Mike Tomlin over the years because it's known amongst Steelers fans. You know, he brought him back for the 2017 season after he had a pretty strong 2016 postseason run. And Mike decided to bring him back. But that was also when we had Bud Dupree, he was developing, and that was TJ Watt's rookie year. So James was around 37 years old at the time, so he wasn't getting a whole bunch of reps. And granted, Mike T could have told him, hey man, we want you more of a mentorship role. But on James' end, he believes that Mike brought him back with the promise of reps and never got it. Then he demanded his release. He ended his final season with the Patriots. They lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl, but he was getting playtime. He's harbored a grudge about that ever since. So he basically was saying Mike Tomlin's not a Hall of Fame head coach, which is cool, whatever the case, you can feel it how you want to feel. Joey Porter basically said, how the fuck can you say that when most of the success that came in your career did not come from under Bill Cowher? Bill Cowher cut your ass 3 times. All the accolades you had was under Mike Tomlin. And then he said, as it pertains to Ben Roethlisberger, Ben was a horrible leader. He got away with a lot. A lot of that was because of Mike Tomlin. So for him to comment on Mike Tomlin definitely doesn't make no sense.
Oh, wow.
But Ben was always the type of quarterback, even when he was playing there in those final seasons, to get on the local Yensenberg radio show and throw his teammates under the bus.
Oh, wow.
Now, we all know AB a crazy motherfucker. But he had the right. AB kind of felt as if certain people got held to a certain standard in Pittsburgh. And amongst a certain demographic of Pittsburgh fans, Ben can do no wrong.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. You sound like us saying that.
Ben can't do no wrong. And granted, he was the first ever jersey I ever had in my life was a Ben Roethlisberger jersey. I still got a Ben Roethlisberger action figure at my mama and daddy's house.
That's crazy.
But let's not remember, for example, Rashad Mendenhall get a lot of shit for fumbling in that Super Bowl against Green Bay. You know what Steelers fans don't ever bring up? Ben threw a pick 6 on the first series. Ben threw another pick interception at midfield. Ben didn't really play good that entire playoff run. Ben got suspended for the first 4 games of that season because of the allegations that he settled outside of court because he didn't want it to go to trial in Georgia.
Damn. Oh boy. Hey man, so going down the Pittsburgh Steelers road, since we're kind of talking about it, man. So I know with Roethlisberger being gone and stuff like that, man. So how do you feel about the direction that the team is going right now?
I feel as if historically it fits the Rooneys what they're doing, whether we like it or not. A lot of people forget there was a 26-year period between Super Bowl 4 and Super Bowl 5 that we won. The Rooneys always value consistency over big splashes. They're not the type that's going to draft a quarterback in the top 5. They're not the type who's going to break the bank on a free agency quarterback. They're going to go with the seasoned veteran. They don't really go after big splashes. And I think, if you want to go 9-8 every single year, 10-7 every single year, get in maybe on the first round to get bounced. If they comfortable with doing that, then cool. But it's frustrating because you already know how the season gonna pan out during the preseason. We're gonna win a couple of games that we not supposed to win. We're gonna get some big upsets. We're gonna fight probably Baltimore and Cincinnati at the end of the year. We're gonna end with probably a 9-8, 10-7 record, and we're gonna lose in the first round. And it's been that way for about a decade. It's like being stuck in football purgatory. And I feel as if that's probably, now granted, I can sound a little bit spoiled. I feel as if that's possibly the worst position that you can be in. Because look at New England. They spent a couple of years being shitty, but look at where they are this year. Now, granted, they had a weak-ass schedule. But look at where they are after they spent a couple of years drafting in the top 5 and rebuilding their team. And building up young talent. But we're a franchise. The Rooneys always like to play it comfortable. Honestly, I feel as if Justin Fields should have stayed in Pittsburgh. I think it would have done him better for his career instead of taking a bad to go to New York. I think he would have done us better. Mike McCarthy is there now. I'm not sure how that's going to work with Aaron Rodgers. I heard he said that he would like to work with Aaron, but Aaron got him fired in Green Bay, basically. At least he didn't help him out. So it's going to be real interesting, man.
I don't know if he in the position as he was in Green Bay, so he might have been humbled a little bit. And I use that term loosely with Aaron Rodgers because he's in his head, he's still licking them frogs. Okay, so hey.
What'd you say? You say he's sniffing cat piss. That's what he doing.
Man, I don't know what that motherfucker doing, but I don't know what the fuck he doing. But he always come back off them thing expeditions or whatever the hell you want to call it.
He doing shrooms and LSD.
Bruh, he got to be. That motherfucker eyes, he'll have me all over the place. Eye be 10 times big. Look, I got some big ass eyes, but that motherfucker come back, his eyes, yeah.
That's them old white people drugs. Them 60s white people drugs.
I don't know what he on, boy.
That boy, shrooms and moonshine. That's what it sounds like, boy. Shrooms and moonshine.
That's era drugs.
But because I think like with you said something there with Justin Fields, because I think a lot of people, especially what we've always said about Justin Fields over there is think one of his biggest problems when he came out of college was going to Ohio State, where they really are not great at developing quarterback. Like you said, we got CJ Stroud right now, who literally is an anomaly as far as Ohio State quarterbacks, because the average Ohio State quarterback don't last long in the NFL.
They don't really get drafted. They don't get drafted. Motherfuckers don't get drafted. Name me one Ohio State. I ain't even gonna say elite, but just one Ohio State quarterback that had a formidable career in the NFL. I will wait.
Nah, it ain't none.
At least Chad Hennon got a Super Bowl.
He play wide receiver. He converted as a wide receiver.
The Terrell, but that don't count. That don't count. That don't count. Cause he played quarterback for half a season, then converted to wide receiver.
Yeah. Because what happened was he got in trouble at Ohio State with some financial dealings or whatever.
Right.
And so that kind of dropped his stock because back then you get suspended in NCAA or whatever over some violations and stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna hurt your draft stock.
Not
Right.
only
And
did they
he
suspend
was in
him,
the supplement. He was in a supplemental draft, I believe.
but
Right.
He didn't even get
Goodell
drafted.
carried his
Yeah, so he
suspension
don't even
over.
count. Yeah, he don't even count. So yeah, he was part of the supplemental draft. That's what I'm saying. They don't even get drafted for real. CJ Stroud and Justin Fields were the only two guys from Ohio State that got drafted. And Stroud got drafted in the top 10.
He was the second overall pick.
Yeah, Stroud, that was like the highest Ohio State quarterback to ever get drafted. And I can't talk because I know Michigan quarterbacks, we won't get drafted in the first round like that either. But at least we got a quarterback that won 7 rings. So, but anyway.
Hey, y'all know Jim Tressel, the lieutenant governor of Ohio?
I know. And that's why that state's going to hell. check they gross product amongst all the states and come back and tell me. And
Yeah,
Michigan's better than theirs.
Like Ryan Smith said, he's still baffled about the interceptions that game. Because the thing about it was the Pittsburgh, if y'all don't remember, the Pittsburgh Steelers were heavily favored in that game for the simple fact that also Green Bay damn near lost 12 starters to IR that year too. So they literally came in barely in a whole assembled team like that. And like you said, them interceptions, boy, there was some bad interceptions, boy, because I didn't think Green Bay was going to win that game.
Green Bay that year, didn't they beat the Falcons when they was 14-2, I think?
Yeah, they beat us in the playoffs that year.
Yep.
Yeah,
we had the first seed.
They dog walked the shit, boy. That like I said, they Green Bay was just on a roll that playoff year. Good God Almighty, boy. Like I said, we couldn't stop Sam Congato. Well, I don't know if folks remember that running back name right there.
Yeah,
look, man. Look, it's just like every team.
Yeah,
every team we had, every team we got beat by back then in the Matt Ryan era, like those teams, every team that we got beat by, they went to the Super Bowl.
Giants went next year.
Yeah, the Giants went, and then Arizona went Matt Ryan's rookie year.
Right.
And then San Francisco beat us to make the Super Bowl.
And
then Philadelphia, they won the Super Bowl for the first time in 17. And they beat us.
Right. But I did have another question since you're a Steelers fan, man. How did you like I said, what did you think about Le'Veon Bell? What was your thing on Le'Veon Bell?
That's crazy. I was a huge Le'Veon Bell fan. I think he's stupid, but that boy was a patient ass runner. He was a hell of a running back. Behind Marquise Pouncey and David DeCastro, getting that 5-6 yards. I watched Le'Veon Bell in a Monday night game run out the clock with 7 minutes left on the clock.
Whoa.
I'm not exaggerating. It was 2016, I believe. It was Steelers versus Titans on a Monday night game. I remember that because LeGarrette Blount quit on us in the middle of the game because he wasn't getting enough carries. We got the ball back with about 6 minutes and 50 seconds left. We ran the clock out.
Le'Veon Bell's the only running back I remember at that time who will power walk to the line of scrimmage before he got his burst off. I said, go ahead.
That was that era where, the running backs wasn't getting paid.
Yeah.
And he made the dumbass decision to forfeit his franchise tag salary. So he lost $14 million just to basically go to New York, pay a higher state income tax, and get the same damn contract.
Oh, that boy slow. I knew he was slowed in when he did that.
And he never recovered, because why the fuck would you go to New York to play with Adam Gase calling plays? And Adam Gase's claim to fame is he was the nigga on the sideline when Peyton Manning threw 55 touchdowns.
Wow.
Cause I always said like the reason why Le'Veon was able to be patient, like he was patient at Michigan State like that, but as far as NFL, he wasn't patient. He was a lot more patient at that point in time. And I always say that you have to give a lot of credit to that Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line at that time too, because like you said, you had Pouncey, you had DeCastro. They had a bunch of guys, they had a bunch of hat on hat guys that allowed him to be patient like that. And I got to give a shout out. I had to get a shout out to Pouncey because that boy was one hell of a center, boy. And he was a anchor to a lot of those runs that for Pittsburgh at that time. And I think when he went to New York, he found out real quick that offensive line really helped him be the guy who he was, because New York did not have that offensive line.
Oh, hell no.
He tried that patient shit up in New York, boy. That patient shit got his ass knocked back 5 yards.
Because at one point we had D'Angelo Williams.
Right.
Yeah.
And he damn near led the league in rushing touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. So, hey man, and I know we kind of getting to the Steelers topic at hand, man, but I know you said Ben Roethlisberger. Did you have another Steelers player that you favored, that you grew up favoring, man?
Yeah, man, Hans Ward. I remember being a little itty bitty boy and watching him break
Keith Rivers. Keith Rivers.
I remember watching the Monday night game with my big brother and my dad, and he blindsided. Well, it wasn't blindsided. He hit Ed Reed straight up, knocked out Ed.
That motherfucker was that. Don't bullshit, Blur. That motherfucker was dirty as hell. He was blindsiding the shit out of people.
Hey,
I'm a Georgia fan. You know that motherfucker was dirty.
Hines was a dirty ass.
That motherfucker was a crook on that field.
Look, my cousin Mario played football with Hines Ward at Forest Park, boy. Yeah, he was like, yeah, don't let the smile fool you. That motherfucker is crazy.
Did he play both sides of the football at Georgia?
I think he was a quarterback. He was a quarterback and a wide receiver. He was a utility player. They basically, wherever the hell they told him to line up at, he went out there and played.
Cause I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's at Georgia High School, but he played
both sides. It was Forest Park. He played both sides. I think he was a safety. If I had to talk to Mario again about that, I think he was a safety.
But yeah, Troy Polamalu, Lawrence Timmons, Lamar Woodley.
Oh yes, I love
Brett
Lamar
Kiesel,
Woodley,
Aaron Smith. That was the first lineup I memorized.
Okay.
Larry Foote, Deshae Townsend, Ike Taylor.
Oh, wow.
Ryan Clark.
Well, that's that whole 2000s defense, boy.
That's the whole defense.
Casey Hampton and all them too.
Man, I used to be Casey Hampton snacks. Man, I used to be damn near in tears when we used to lose as a kid.
Man, my favorite football player is Troy Polamalu. There would never ever be a player ever like him ever again, man. The man know how to read the offense. Like before the ball is snapped, he already know where the ball going. Like that's just some football IQ that just never would be replicated ever again.
Man, I never forget Sunday night as a kid. Steelers versus Ravens. We always used to play on Sunday nights.
That's all.
Oh yes, but I used to love it because it was gonna be a dog fight that night.
Yeah,
I hated T Sizzle.
Yeah,
I respected Ray, but I hated T Sizzle. Haloti Nada and T Sizzle used to be suplexing Ben, literally suplexing Ben.
Yep. I love T Sizzle.
Hey, man, you had to suplex that big motherfucker. He wouldn't go down here. You gotta take his ass down one way.
I looked it up. T. Sizzle got the most sacks in his career on Ben.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that's wow.
That's one of my favorite players, boy.
Hey, man.
Hey, you talking about somebody? Man, T. Sizzle pulled the James Pierce too.
Man, you mentioned Lamar Woodley, man. I love me some Lamar Woodley, man. Yeah, man, he was a great linebacker too.
Yeah, man. Then he went to the Raiders in the 2010s. You know, that's a death sentence.
Now he was a great linebacker. We'll give Don that. He was a great linebacker too. He was a great linebacker. But
he was on both the Super Bowl team.
But we know why he said that.
Y'all can kiss my major blue ass.
All right, man. But yeah, shit. What about you, Mike? Steelers players, man.
Why his name escaping me? But that big ass white boy, tight end, that big motherfucker.
Heath Miller,
huh?
Heath Miller.
Was it Heath?
Yeah, Heath Miller. You had
It wasn't Heath Miller. I know he.
No, it's was it? I forget his name.
I know who you talk. I know who you talking about. You talking about Jermaine Tooman. I like Jermaine Tooman as well.
Yeah. Like yeah.
Oh, you caught me off guard with that one.
Why do you like Jermaine Tooman?
Because I love tight ends. Believe it or not, I'm a huge Peyton Manning fan, and I always love tight ends. I love the Dallas Clarks of the world. I love the Bob Kozlowski. Those guys. I love big physical tight ends. Those are more exciting than the athletic one.
But what school did Jermaine Tooman go to?
Don't worry about it. I don't need to know all
that.
Michigan.
Nah, for me, man, I gotta go Jerome Bettis because Jerome. Around that time as a kid, like I said, guys like Jerome Bettis and Mike Allstott were guys that inspired me to play football, especially Jerome Bettis. The big physical. Well, I was the big physical fat kid that ran everybody over, and Jerome Bettis. And I actually had an opportunity to meet Jerome Bettis a while after he retired, which almost felt like a little ass kid, but. For those that don't know, he played the game where he had an asthma problem playing the game that he did, and boy, they didn't call him the bus for a reason. I love me some Jerome Bettis.
That was fun to watch that. It's like I love the old school gritty football in Pittsburgh. Colts when the Colts played, that was one of a fun matchup for me. Obviously, Pittsburgh and the Ravens. Not this old pussy ass Raven team that we see in the quarterback running around
were good
in circles. Like that shit ain't fun to watch for me. I love to see the Pittsburgh and the Patriots play when they're not cheating. But like I said, I love gritty football, man. I love gritty.
The Super Bowl we just watched was actually a good game.
Yeah.
I know everybody was shitting on them. Man, it was boring, but y'all don't understand how the game of football actually supposed to go. Both defenses supposed to show up and prevent both teams from scoring.
Yeah. I
don't like high scoring games. I hate it. If that's the case, I might well watch the kids play Madden on the game system.
I got one more Steelers player that I used to love too, and that was Antoine Randall.
Oh man,
Randall was good, but I really didn't like Jerome like that, man. I ain't right. Jerome Bettis.
He had a better Super Bowl passing wise than being that first time around.
Damn. Boy, he hit that motherfucker on the dot. Like, hey, man. And like you said, the honorable bench is always going to be Cordell Stewart, just for the simple fact that he was one of the he was that you nickname a motherfucker Slash. He was a utility guy right there that just so happened to play quarterback at the end of his career. But yeah, Antoine Randall was him and Jerome Bettis were like two of my favorite Steelers. I mean,
and speaking of Cordell Stewart, people always talk about Vic. Vic did this. Vic he revolutionized. But they forget about guys like Steve McNair.
Who is my favorite? Hold on. After you say that, who is my all-time favorite quarterback? By the way,
and Cordell Stewart. Cordell Stewart was another guy that ran around like that was a dual threat quarterback. But don't nobody really talk about Cordell Stewart.
But the thing about it is the dual threat quarterback has always been around the NFL.
It always has. Always.
The thing that made Vic different was the fact that he ran a 4.2 40.
Yeah,
that was
he
it.
was fast as hell.
Yeah.
You know, I made a video about Steve McNair because I feel as if it's a shame that like the first Associated Press Black NFL MVP quarterback don't get talked about because of the way that he went out.
Man,
at the end of the day, I get it that what happened was tragic, but Steve McNair it wasn't his choice to die that day. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he messed with some girl again, and we talked about this with James Pierce Jr. He dealt with somebody who did not have enough emotional intelligence. Granted, whatever happened, I don't care about the semantics. You know, about what happened. It's at the end of the day, he dealt with somebody who didn't have emotional intelligence and ended his life. Now, for the people who are not not allowing him to get into the Hall of Fame, that's a bunch of bullshit because the man literally, if you go look at stats now, especially with Tennessee, ain't nobody touching his stats. Them stats are still there. And he ain't played a down for Tennessee in over 20 years.
There you go.
So yeah, I get it, man. I get it that you know the reason why they not putting him in there, but I think it's bull because again he went out there again. I'm not saying that he cheating on his wife was right. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is he was killed. It's just like somebody was killed in a car wreck. It didn't matter if they were speeding or not. It didn't matter if they could have been under the influence or whatever, but they were killed.
But as far as that conversation and about the revolution of the dual threat quarterback and stuff like that. Now, I've seen where you was talk about like Steve McNair and Randall Cunningham, and why do you think that Mike Vick and Lamar Jackson are credited for really being the revolutionaries of the dual threat quarterback, where the dual threat quarterback has always been around?
Because he was the only one that condoned getting lemon pepper wings when he was running. That's all.
I'm gonna leave LJ out of this because Vic fans hate LJ, which is weird because his resumes lapped him easily. With Vic, it's like it was the perfect storm for that era. I always said if the Chargers would have kept that pick and LaDainian would have went to Atlanta and he would have went to San Diego, he would have did the same thing. He wouldn't have had the same cultural impact. But playing in Atlanta at a time where the rap scene was booming, you look at the music videos and all the rappers got on Vic jerseys. He's riding around Atlanta. He's on Madden 04. There's people underestimate the cultural impact that sports have. So, in a way, Vic, the cultural icon, surpassed what Michael Vick actually was on the field. And he was a hell of a ball player. He could be a hell of a ball player. But when you look closely at it, Michael Vick underachieved. Michael Vick didn't reach nearly what his physical capabilities allowed him to. And the funny thing is, like I always tell his fans, he has admitted this out loud.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Jim Mora Jr. used to give him hours of film that he would just throw in the back of his trunk. He wasn't interested in watching film. People always say, well, they never really designed an offense for him. Well, it's hard to design an offense for him when he didn't really want to grow into that type of player. McNabb was lazy as hell. I'll never deny that. McNabb was very lazy in his own way. But McNabb at least showed improvement as an intermediate passer. McNair at least somewhat showed improvement as an intermediate passer. His body was broken down at that point. Cam, before TJ Watt destroyed his shoulder, when he got Norv Turner to start that season, he was showing improvement as an intermediate passer. Vic, once he got to Philly, somewhat did, but then I think his body really started to break down by the time 2012 came around. But in Atlanta, Vic wasn't really trying to improve. I think he was kind of comfortable where he was, especially after he signed that mega contract.
Okay. Yeah, because we've kind of had this conversation before. And I know you probably done got some flack about saying that, but we really get a lot of flack for saying that about him not living up to his potential. Oh, Lord have mercy, boy. These motherfuckers want our head for saying that shit.
But my thing is, he's admitted it.
But that's the thing. That's the thing everybody glosses over. Everything that's happened to him, he literally said in the interview, I didn't take the game serious.
Yeah, he did not.
I lied. He lied to Arthur Blank about his situation when Arthur Blank asked him about it. And I just think, and you just said something that's very interesting too, because was he comfortable with where he's at because he was starting to get all the notoriety off rip? And I believe that's the case. Because like you said, one of our brothers, Juan, he always said, once he got that Madden cover and once he started getting a lot of those endorsements from the entertainment industry, it's almost as if he already felt like he made it. And just be honest with you, once he got that Madden cover, he never was the same again.
Now that was based off of what that Madden 04 was based off the 02 season. They went to the conference championship in 04.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of years after that.
Right.
Which that was because he missed all of 03. He broke his ankle, didn't he? I believe he did.
Yeah, broke his leg in the preseason. Oh Lord, don't remind me of that season, boy. That season right there, boy. And the crazy about that 03 season is, yeah, he missed most of those games. But Falcon fans tend to forget in most of those games, we were in them. We were in those games until about the third quarter.
So then he comes back 04. They go to the NFC Championship game. They lose to the Eagles.
Eagles, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that game because like they had a little pregame thing. He came out the tunnel. He was like, "Man, it's cold up here, man." I'm like, "Bro, you played at Virginia Tech. You from Virginia? I know. I get it. You know, people want to sit up and say Virginia is part of the South, which it technically is, but Newport News ain't that far from Philadelphia. Just saying, but yeah, going back to Vic, but like that's what we talking about, man. Just he just never reached his potential here in Atlanta. He just didn't. Like we said, the man cover. Like he then created this whole cult of fans. And it ain't just in Atlanta. It just he has a cult following. He just do. Like my cousin, he's a huge Vic fan. Like the man got the whole the jersey still on his wall with dust, and it's an away jersey too, so it's white, so you can figure out how dusty it is. But he got that on his wall. He still got the cover of Madden 04 in a case, like it's the best game ever. Like he done got the new jersey, well, it ain't new no more. The jersey we about to just get rid of. He got a custom made jersey like that, and then he put a Vic.
Get out up in the
He put a Vic jersey on.
Ring clouds on my window, and I can't see it all.
Really? You really might.
Yep.
You done? But like I said, man, it's just a lot of people that you know, but we call people like that his cult following. It's a lot of delusional fans, man. They really thought his man did a lot, but he didn't do a lot.
My thing has always been this: Randall has the All Pros, and he's not in the Hall. Cam has an MVP. McNair has an MVP. Warren was Warren. LJ has 2 MVPs. Could possibly have 3, but they gave one to Josh Allen because his fans cried. So you look at the resume of great black quarterbacks, he doesn't really have anything in comparison to their resume. Cam has an MVP and went to a Super Bowl and a first-team All-Pro. McNair has an MVP.
It's a different time, though. I even saying for that Vic played at a different time where the rules are completely different. I honestly believe that if he played in this era with Lamar, he would be Lamar 5 times over, in my opinion. But it's just a different. It's because he played with guys like Brian Dawkins, who would knock your fucking head off going across the middle. Like they ain't doing that shit in the Lamar era. Brian Dawkins probably went through that motherfucker spleen, okay?
And receivers can actually get open. Receivers can actually get open and stuff. Now receivers can get away with a lot of stuff now. Like you breathed on the receiver and they'll throw a flag. Like back then,
it's just different rules. So like I said, that ain't no disrespect to any because everybody got to play in the generation where they playing. But like I said, it's just a lot of the rules that we're seeing now. Like, man, I swear to God, if you crawl and touch that motherfucking toenail, they throwing a flag in football now. So it's just different.
You blame Tom Brady. You blame Tom Brady for that shit.
Yeah.
You blame Tom Brady for that shit.
It's definitely his fault. That motherfucker pointing at the ref and telling on motherfucker, like, damn, he ain't talking how he a snitch.
That motherfucker potentially hit me. Flag.
But if there's any black quarterback who's not getting into the Hall of Fame, it's him. He just ain't got the resume for it. He ain't got the individual accolades. He ain't got no MVPs. He has no playoff success. It's either you're going to have to get into the Hall as a quarterback. Warren Moon ain't really got no postseason success either, but he has a bunch of individual regular season success.
Right.
Randall's not in because they say, well, he never really won an MVP, but he has all pros.
Right.
So it's either you're going to have to win multiple MVPs, have seasons where you threw for 40 touchdowns. He ain't got that. He ain't got a season where he threw for 30. He never went to a bowl.
Just a corny nigga. That's all. That's why Negroes don't like him because he's a corny Negro.
Who you talking about? Warren Moon?
No, Randall Cunningham.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was the corny dude that took off half a game. That took off half a game to go spend time with Whitney Houston. Yeah, I remember that.
I wouldn't did that too.
Exactly.
Shit. Fuck this game. I'm going to see Whitney. Fuck.
Nigga, it's a preseason game. Fuck you niggas. I want to be on the beach with Whitney too.
Exactly. You clapping cheeks on the beach with the hottest singer in the country. Yeah,
Y'all niggas
shit.
mad because y'all can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
A
But
preseason game?
your preseason game, shit. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Y'all go ahead and keep hitting each other. I'm finna go hit this.
Let
So
me go
we
play
can.
bodyguard.
What you talking about? And exactly.
Hey, niggas was really hating on Randall when you think about it.
Yeah,
They
they were.
was, bruh. They really
Like,
was.
it was a nigga that said one time I was watching the documentary said he had the Nike deal. Well, nigga, fuck
he
you
had
pocket watching for.
he had the Nike deal. He had Whitney Houston. Man, fuck this dude. So,
Too bad I got a Nike.
my bad. I'm sitting here laughing. Southside said he was at Waffle House. He was watching the fight at Waffle House. Good God. Of course. Which one you was at? So I asked Southside, which Waffle House you was at? So we'll know which area you, because some areas usually have the great fight. Some of them just have the little spats. But I think the respect of the black quarterback. I think, like you said, a lot of us, we kind of fall in love with Mike Vick and we fall in love with Lamar Jackson, because they are the prototype of the fast and agile players at that position. But I just think that we never really give proper respect to a lot of the guys that came before them. Like you said, the Warren Moons.
I grew up in Charlotte, so I was here for all the Cam's prime.
Right.
All of it. From start to finish.
Okay.
All of it. No Cam 7-on-7 camps. Cam was everywhere. Now, it's different in Charlotte because it's this weird dichotomy. It's either people just have this irrational hatred of Cam Newton. You can guess the type of people.
Well, you know.
Well, you know.
You can guess the type of people.
Oh boy, I remember. I'm sorry, I gotta tell this story. Boy, I ain't never been so scared in my life going up to North Carolina. I was at a military base, and I swear, we was there for an air show. And I'm just in my chair, just sitting in my folded chair, just by myself. I mean, with my people. And I swear to God, boy, about 3 white gentlemen, okay? 3 white guys. Them motherfuckers stepped on my feet. They stepped on my feet, looked at me, looked at the cop. The cop looked at me, and then he kept going. I'm like, these niggas, you just see what they did to me? This is on a military base. I ain't never been so scared in my life, y'all. I'm like, look, I have never been so scared. When you got the cops, 3 white gentlemen, I don't know if they're military or nothing, but they stepped on my feet, pushed me to the side, and they kept on walking. And I'm there in a whole nother state. I'm from Georgia. So I know not to get in no trouble in no damn Carolinas. I know better than that, okay? I ain't never been so scared. So going up
Was
there.
it Lejeune?
Huh?
Was it Lejeune?
I believe it was.
Now,
I believe it was.
I've been to Wilmington.
I believe, yeah, I think it was.
I love Wilmington. Wilmington's beautiful. It's like 4 hours away from me.
Yeah, that's on the coast. Yeah, that's on the coast.
I've never been so scared in my life, bro. Look, when you
But
got them, they are different up there. It's a different kind of different.
But I love y'all. I love y'all rules. I love y'all countryside though, because like I be seeing a lot of collard green fields up there, man.
Yeah, I mean Greenville it's crazy because you can hit Greenville, South Carolina quicker than you can hit Greenville, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Greenville ain't that far from us. From me, I can get there in like 2 hours or less.
So my grandma and my dad from Greenville, South Carolina. So from Charlotte, that's about 2.5 hours. 240. Greenville, North Carolina, that's about a good 4-hour drive. that are
it's a different type of energy up
far
there.
out.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you was up there for all the Cam Newton stuff. One more question. So before Cam Newton got up there, what was the atmosphere around Carolina like that before Cam Newton got up there?
Well, I was around 4th or 5th grade, but Steve Smith was pretty much the poster boy of the Panthers at that time.
Yeah.
Smitty was. We had John Beeson, who was a hell of a linebacker, got his career cut short with injury. And Julius Peppers, he had just left town.
Okay.
They had just came off a 2-14 season. Cam got drafted. This is a different Cam Newton. Don't think about the podcast Cam Newton with the shit coming out his head and he dressed like Willy Wonka, the nigga version, and all that shit. This was Cam, no tattoos, clean cut, coming from Auburn. So that first game, Cam come out and throw for 400 yards his first 2 weeks in the league.
Right.
He got 35 total touchdowns his rookie year. So Cam has like a mega cult following amongst motherfuckers in this city.
Yeah.
Like Cam can do no wrong. Cam can do no wrong to some niggas in this city. But you also got the folks out here who be like, I prefer Jake Delhomme. But what the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, Jake Delhomme, nigga?
Jake Delhomme.
The nigga who I saw throw 5 interceptions in a divisional playoff game.
Jake Delhomme.
The nigga with the
Jake Delhomme. Well, I'd rather them say Jake Delhomme than Jimmy Clausen.
I remember very vividly.
Universally hated here amongst all races.
Look, I remember very vividly
amongst all races.
Jimmy Clausen.
Mel Kiper swore to God Jimmy Clausen was the next coming of Peyton Manning.
Oh Lord!
And that's the reason why Mel Kiper gets clowned by us on a yearly basis. This is right around that time we usually have our Mel Kiper clowning session, but we gonna wait. We gonna wait about a month before we start doing that.
But Cam, once again, to a much lower extent, he accomplished more individually than Mike did. Cam was a dude who ingratiated himself into the city and its culture. Cam would get if Cam showed up when Kemba Walker was playing at Spectrum Arena, Cam is getting a bigger standing ovation in his prime. It wasn't even close. Him, Luke Kuechly, and Greg Olsen.
Yeah.
And you can throw in Thomas Davis.
I can say that.
Were rock stars here. Every single local commercial was them. Every single billboard was them. You would forget that Kemba Walker was an All-NBA guard because they had the billboard outside the Spectrum. But once that 2015 season happened here, because the Falcons actually went to the Super Bowl the next year.
Right.
So y'all can probably vouch for this. Once your team get on a roll and they went 15-1, the city just got better.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, crime went down. Nigga, crime went down.
Nigga, did you say crime went down?
I swear to God, nigga, crime went down.
So what you telling me is
y'all
we went.
Y'all remember that shit a couple of years ago when the Saints was on like a winning streak? That was like, yeah, crime down in New Orleans. Nigga, you don't want to go blast on a nigga and the Panthers just won by 30. And your parlay just hit.
I ain't trying to get off by the ops because the football team lost. Hey, look, and as funny as he said that I talked about it earlier, boy, Chicago about to go through it, boy, if this damn deal with this, if this deal with this move go through, boy, you talk about crime gonna go up, boy, that shit about to skyrocket.
Because Krispy Kreme used to be giving out free donuts across the state for a day.
See. Now you talking Don. Now you talking Don's language.
Yeah, like Krispy Kreme.
That nigga said Krispy Kreme. Good God Almighty.
But don't y'all know how much a box of Krispy Kreme costs?
We know,
We know.
So that's like getting a free donut. That's like finding $5 off the street.
This dude,
Man, they would turn on that hot, you know that light they got.
We know about Krispy Kreme here in Atlanta now,
nigga. Then they would have that big thing on that big Panther thing. So, the Panthers won today. For a certain limited time, we giving out free donuts or 80% off donuts or some shit. Man, that line would be packed.
man, bro. They can't see. We can't do that here in Atlanta. And
nigga, you talking about this? My coming of age. I'm 14. I'm a freshman in high school.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to do no free donuts here in Atlanta, but it shut every Krispy Kreme down.
Them young niggas with shiesties gonna come out.
That bullshit. Look. Fuck that.
We can't nice things here in Atlanta.
Look. We can't even go to a Waffle House without somebody fighting. You think you finna go to a Krispy Kreme? 80% to free.
Nigga lose their hands for the Krispy Kreme, boy.
Ryan stupid. He said crime is down with people. Waffle House and Popeyes find the middle ground.
They lose their mouth over chicken sandwich. The hell with that?
They were wilding, bro. They were wilding. I love food, but it ain't like, bro.
Ain't that serious shit. I starve for look. I eat
that man. I'm still laughing at the fact that this man said that Jimmy Clausen was universally hated in Charlotte.
He was. No, man. I remember Jimmy Clausen because guess what? We had to play that dude every year, and like I kid you not, they hyped him up in college.
Yeah, he was down there.
He was gonna be this. He was gonna be that. But remember they used to do that to all Notre Dame quarterbacks back in the day. Brady Quinn, another one. I'm like, bro, Brady Quinn, really?
Man, this how stupid Charlotte motherfuckers was at the time. They thought Matt Moore was gonna be a savior, and even me as a kid was like, why the fuck are y'all betting y'all future on Matt fucking Moore?
Wait. So, hold on. I gotta do the Jimmy. I gotta do the Jay Uso. Rewind. So did you just say Matt Moore? Did you say Matt Moore?
Matt Moore. So it's all right. So let me get the flashback. It's 2009. Jake Delhomme era is coming to an end. He throwing all the picks out the ass. He hurt his shoulder. He came back from a shoulder surgery. It was never the same. I think he threw like 18 interceptions in like 10 games he started or something like that.
Lord.
I think Asante Samuel had a game where he got 3 picks off of him. So
sounds about right.
They sit him for the season. They insert Matt Moore. They end on like a 4-game win streak or something like that. And Matt Moore is at the helm. So they go in the next year into training camp. Cause I know that because I went to one of the Panther days. And Matt Moore is the starter. And Jimmy Clausen is the backup. So Matt Moore started the season. He quickly realized that this shit too big for me. He get hurt. They insert their next biggest protege into the lineup, Jimmy Clausen. And let's just say by the end of the year, they decided to get Cam Newton with that first pick. Now it was up in the air because people didn't know if Luck was gonna come at Stanford.
Right.
Yeah, Luck would have been the first overall that year as well. So
it was either gonna be Cam or Luck, but Luck went back to Stanford.
Okay.
And I think that's the reason why the Colts are cursed to this day, because they did Peyton wrong and then they ruined Andrew Luck's career. So they don't deserve a good quarterback for another 10 years.
Yeah, they messed up my boy Peyton.
I guess that's why we dealing with what we dealing with right now. But look at the bright side of Matt Moore. He won a Super Bowl ring.
Look.
No, I had to say this because a lot of these people want to use this Super Bowl ring logic to everybody. Well, he won a ring though. Like, okay, winning rings is a team sport. It's not an individual accolade.
Now, if I get an All-Pro in the season that we win a ring, and I'm the MVP.
Yeah, that's a different story. But if you just talk about just
now,
winning
I
the
get a
ring,
Shady McCoy ring, a Shady McCoy back-to-back,
exactly,
where I'm a healthy scratch.
exactly. What's up, Truth?
Hey, Stilly, what's up, big dog?
OG, what's happening, man?
Man, I was rooting for you earlier, man. I was rooting for you. You know, during the man down moment. You know what I mean?
The
I
man
was
down
rooting.
moment.
Yeah, I was rooting for you.
Oh man, what the hell ever? What
What's
the hell
shaking,
ever?
fella? What's shaking, man?
Shit, nothing but talk a little ball over here, man. Hey, Mike, you want to fill a man on it?
Hell no, we finna get the fuck up out of here. You came here in 5 minutes before we finna get in. We ain't filling shit in. I'm finna go eat, goddamn it. You can fill him in.
You know what? You know what, K-Style? That's the second time I got my feelings hurt today. Don hurt my feelings early today. Man, so,
His feelings ain't damn hurt. Don't get that
and,
twisted.
then, and, then, and,
That's
and then Mike
motherfuckers, though.
and then Mike hurt my feelings, man.
It's an hour and 30 minutes. You come in here 5 minutes later talking about feelings in. Man, we finna go home.
Chauncey, listen. True. Listen.
Yes.
I get that your feelings got hurt, but guess what? My feelings got hurt too when I realized Oreo they start downsizing
You know what?
the
You know
chicken
what?
bar.
Oh boy.
Guess what?
Oh
Guess what? I
boy.
wrote them a letter. I wrote Oreo a letter. Do you think they wrote back? Nope.
What the hell?
Well,
Yeah.
is you petitioning Oreos? Well, bro, what are we doing?
Why y'all joking? I have
All right, that means it's time to go. This man over here talking about petitioning and food.
I've done it before, and
He's
Oh my
done it
God.
before, y'all. He's not lying.
Yeah,
I done it
yeah,
plenty of times before. So.
yeah.
I love the enthusiasm when I show up, damn it.
Hey. It's all good. Truth is all good. It's always great enthusiasm.
Yes, sir.
Nah, man. But yeah, we about to go and get up on out of here, man. We're gonna let everybody get that rest of their night, man. Hey, Blur, man, we appreciate you coming on, talking some ball with us.
Hey, no problem, man. Man, it was fun kicking it with y'all, going through all these memories, man.
Trust me, we got a full off season and stuff like that, man. So if you want to come back on, you just let us know, man. We fill you in anytime you want to come back on, man. You part of the family now.
I appreciate y'all, man. Just hit me up, man, anytime.
All right, we got you. Hey, Don, you got any final words before we get up on that? Hey, Blur, let them know where they can find you right quick, if you don't mind.
You can find me on TikTok at blur_Y2. You can follow me on my Instagram, personal or content one, same thing, blur_Y2. And I got a personal Instagram, the noble_son.
Okay.
Ben. I just mess with you, brother. I just mess with you, bro. My bad.
OG, you ain't worth shit.
I'm the OG, man. Hey,
Yeah,
man. Hey, I treat everybody the same. Blur, don't pay me no mind.
Yeah. He give us a hard time on everything. Hey, man. Hey. Now you got any final words before we get up on out here, man? Outside of you petitioning Oreos and shit.
What up, man?
All right, hey, Mike, got any final words?
I'm hungry, goddamn. I'm about done right about now. I'm ready to eat. When do we eat?
Give it a loop. All right, Truth, man. Hey, you want to give us some final take about anything before we get up on out here?
Quavo doing on the goddamn
No. I don't want no last word because Mike hurt my feelings. No.
All right, so that is his last word. He got his feelings hurt, so we about to get up on out here. And you said Quavo is where?
Quavo at Monday Night Raw. What the hell?
That's Offset, bro. That's Offset.
Whatever that motherfucking name, they all look the same.
Oh man.
I'm hearing I'm hearing Raw's been actually good tonight. So
Okay, hey, that's fine. Whatever. But we're gonna get y'all night back, man. Y'all make sure y'all continue to support the platforms. Mad Mike Sports, The Heavy Hitter Live, 6MK Live, and OG Truth TV.
They really got 3 niggas that play basketball on Triple H. Know he's a racist son of a bitch. Cut all the niggas on shit on Raw.
Big nose motherfucker.
look, they in Atlanta tonight. So.
I know that motherfucker. I swear to God, Triple H is something else, boy. He got 3 Negroes just out here jumping and playing rap music on Monday night. Wow, bro.
Now watch. now listen. Now when the show's over, watch how Triple H is gonna literally run the hell out of Atlanta. He gonna fly so, but he gonna be gone so quick, but.
This is crazy, y'all.
Oh my God.
Before I say something crazy.
All right, man. We about to get up out of here, man. So hey, till next time, people. We ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, nigga.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you got to get the hell up out of here.
And that ain't nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and nothing's but the truth.
We out, y'all.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Pride, their eyes open.